crack open a cold one. Crack open a cold one. The original. We're taking a tea break. We're taking a tea break because things are different. This the jolly season. Christmas right around the corner. I don't even celebrate it like that, but I'm in the holiday spirit. I don't be giving gifts, you know. Maybe once I get my bag up, I might be able to bring more gifts. Ho, ho, ho. That's all I need, you know. But this is the season that, look, you need to just get ready because next week is New Year's. I love the holiday season because it gives you a perspective into other people's lives, like what they value most, because that's what they're going to be spending this next couple of weeks with, you know? Do they value friends? Do they value family? Do they value their side chick or their main chick? Do they value the third string backup at all? Or is she just on speed dial for fun? It just depends on what you value most this season. This the holiday season. So we're getting back to the originals, chat. Look, I got the original tea tonight. I'm feeling nostalgic. I'm feeling real nostalgic because look, this is the time everybody's off, you know, holiday season. You spend with family. If you're not with family, you spend it alone. Go to a bar, drink it up. Hey, fuck it, turn up, you know? But I feel like this is the season when people are just in their vibe. I don't know, the holiday season, the New Year's and winter break, let me put it that way. The winter break season, everybody's like mentally checked out already at the beginning of December. You know, as soon as 1st of December hit, everybody's already thinking about end of the year. So by the 2nd to 3rd week, people are clocked out and clocked away into their vacation. So this is the season when you really start valuing what you want. So I feel like, you know, how about we get into the holiday spirit? Because, bro, nowadays you go out shopping, you go out, you know, drinking, going to everybody's like dressed up and really like in their holiday spirit. And I really like that. I can't even lie, chat. I really enjoy the holiday spirit. So this what I'm thinking, right? This is what I'm thinking. How about you go hug your family? How about you go hug your side chick? How about you go hug somebody close to you and let them know you love them? Because this is the season that you really value what you value. And I value the originals that really held you down. Like your side bitch. When your bitch was acting up, your side bitch held you down. So I think you really should really value something this season. Let your boundaries just dissolve and let her know you love her, bro. Not like that, though. Not like that. I don't love my side bitch like that. I cannot let her feel like she can take the first string's position, but I need to put hope there, you know? So, damn, I almost spilled that drink. And once in a while, you might spill a little bit of your main. So that's why you always gotta have you a side. You know, once in a while, you might need a little different flavor. So that's what the holidays are really about. You know, I'm keeping the originals, the OGs from day one. But once in a while, you might need a second taste. Raspberry, you know, once in a while you might need a redhead. I don't know. I'm just saying, this the season. This is the holiday season. This is the spirit. Ho, ho, ho. Go get you 3 different hoes. Santa was on it from day one. I'm just saying, I'm having a good time. Look. I missed y'all, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. This December, I've been lacking, bro. I can't even lie. I've been fucking lacking. I've just been chilling and wasting away. I can't lie to you. I've been lazy as fuck. It took me 2 days to make that bet. Is that fucking being sad or what? Seasonal affective disorder. Sad. I don't know. I've been doing comedy. I've been having fun at comedy shows, but a motherfucker that headlines wants to fight me. I don't know what the fuck do I do about that. The first Friday show I do at Sharks, the headliner want to fight me. Like, bro, what the fuck is we talking about? Me and him try to plan out a show or like a bit or whatever, and he said, I don't know, maybe we could do it. The host, I mean. I talked to Shark about it. I was like, let me just go ahead and, you know, try it. It's a show, bro. There's nobody here. Bro, I got there because I saw it on the fucking comedy group chat that, hey, there's spots on the Friday mic, the spots on the Friday show, the showcase. Get in here. Obviously, I'm gonna fucking change up my plans and get downtown. I'm just saying, bro, because recently I've been trying to write more and I've been trying to express myself as a comedian, because this is the diary of an open mic comic at the end of the day. So hit the fucking like button, hit the fucking notifications if you're really about it. But look, I've been kind of lazy with the streaming shit, but with stand-up, I gotta lock in. This the season. So I ended up, you know, kind of picking and choosing what type of mics I want to go to, because I've had people really waste my time at certain open mics, bro. If you get into the open mic stand-up scene, you realize that some motherfuckers will promise you the fucking world and cannot even bring you a blanket. And that's the problem, bro. I've you know, tried doing shows with people that, you know, I was like, hey, I'm gonna do your show, and it kind of turns out being whack. I get there as 2 people there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I go back to the OGs, the fucking motherfuckers that are hosting real shows, hosting shows that are genuinely bringing people in. And Shark, hey, Shark's Comedy Club in Dallas, hey, I'm gonna stick by. I'm not even gonna lie. They typically always have people, but it's the holiday season, so, you know, a lot of people are not going to the alt scene sometimes, because I feel like Shark's Comedy Club is like kind of like an alt scene in a sense, right? Even though they have fucking people that are, you know, basic and they're you know, regular people that are not really into comedy that deep. Because, bro, if you go to Sharks, you really about that comedy life. You're a real fucking comedy enthusiast. So, because DCC is the first thing people find, you know, you look up comedy, and then in Dallas, the first thing shows up is DCC. That's like where all the basic bitches go, right? And don't get me wrong, I would love to go there, you know? I'm not saying anything. DCC, call me up, you know? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, at least, you know, when you go to Sharks, you know there's going to be people there. You're not going to have just like a random bar show in a fucking city that you don't know, and you're like, hey, let's just go try it out, and nobody shows up when all the pictures that you post are have fucking packed out shows. I don't know what happens, but hey, listen, I'm just talking shit. But listen, so on Friday, I see that on the group chat that, hey, there's a spot on the show, whoever wants to pull up. So I go pull up, bro, at 8 fucking p.m. I don't ever get, bro, I hate getting places early for this exact reason. I get there at 8 p.m. There's one fucking other person in the fucking audience and nobody else. And that other person was a comedian too. So like, it's fucking basically empty in that bitch. There's maybe 1 or 2 people, you know, that were talking to the bartenders, and they were like their friend or whatever. Maybe at tops, including everybody in there, maybe tops 5 to 8 people at 8 p.m. I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I just come to? I just changed my whole plan. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, my plans did cancel. I was supposed to take out a bad bitch, but bitches wanna flake. That should be pissing me the fuck off. But look, that's besides the point. My plans did change, so I ended up at a comedy show, right? We're fucking doing it. And I'm ending up, you know, just like waiting there for like another additional 45 minutes. So the show, I think, officially started at 8:45. Closer to 9, I think, actually. And the open mic's supposed to start at 9:30, so that's not opening till like 10:30 something. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, bro, I don't want to wait another hour and fuck up my whole night low key. Like, because I wanted to go out. I'm like, bro, if nobody comes, like, I gotta go. But I noticed that within the last like 15 minutes, there's people showing up. And I think at the end of the day, there should be like I talked to Shark about this too. I was like, bro, listen, we got to have motherfuckers bark for more time. If you want 5 minutes, 10 minutes extra, go bark. Go outside. And for some of you that, you know, are new here, barking is like you go outside and get people into the show. And I think that's what can, I mean, he was like, you know, there's flyers you can pass around, but also, you know, last Friday it was fully packed out. So I'm like, I get it. It's the holiday season. It happens. But it started to get packed out. And bro, as he started the show, he's like, you know, sending people up, you know, or setting people up. I'm sorry, not sending people up. Because he went up and he's like, we're going to be starting the show here in a little bit. And before he went up, I was like, hey, bro, listen. Can I go up and not wait another hour? And he's like, bro, fuck it. You want to do something crazy? You want to do something wild? I said, let's do it. Let's do it. He's like, bro, I don't know what you're going to do. You be just, sometimes I just don't know. And I'm like, is it entertaining though? Is it entertaining though? Because if at the end of the day it's entertaining, that's all that matters, right? If it is fucking entertaining and people in the crowd are like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? This is a comedy show I came here to see. Then it's worth it, right? So he was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do something crazy. You go up first. I said, bet. Let me set up the camera. Bet. Let me set up the camera. So I fucking put the camera down, hit fucking let's go. And I get up on stage and I'm going crazy. I'm licking cheeks. Big booty cheeks. That's supposed to be a good thing. Not eating ass is bad, I think. It's just like licking cheeks is good. Like you know. But what I meant to say was I was killing. Not murdering, but like I thought in my personal delusion, I thought I was doing good. I was getting the crowd hyped because it was dead as hell. It was dead as hell because it's like the holidays and motherfuckers that are there that are like, what are we doing here? You know, this. I was the first one on and I'm talking about crazy shit. And they're like, yo, what the fuck are we watching? But they got entertained. People put their phones away. They were focused. So I feel like I did my job, but obviously I'm high energy. I'm very high energy sometimes. So when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. And I'm trying to grab the fucking crowd's like pussy, you know? I'm trying to grab the crowd by the pussy, you know? And I'm going in and I feel like I got my 5 minutes in and I'm having a good time, but I did run out of fucking material. I'm not gonna lie. I was like hit after hit after hit, but it ran out of material at 5 minutes. I got the light, I get off, whatever, right? He was like, I don't even know how the fuck to follow that. That energy was crazy, but let's get into the show. And he starts the show. After he gets off, I'm like telling him, hey, bro, let's try something new. It's a fucking empty show. Let's fucking try this. The holidays, people are in the mood. The season, we do something different, right? So I hit him with the, let's try something new. Let's try something new. And he's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know how you be doing the shows at Quinlan's. I'm like, listen, you don't know about the Q. You don't know about the Wednesday night, 10 p.m., the Q. Because that shit go wild. I'm telling you, that type of mic shit, they can't do with Sharks. They can't do that nowhere. They cannot replicate that mic anywhere else because we do something different over there. But I was like, bro, let's just try something new because, bro, look, it's Friday. It's Friday. The holidays are next season. People are in town. They want to see something fucking fun. They want to see something magical. Let me fucking swing my nuts around on stage, which he let me do, because obviously, an artist. You know, I wanted to fucking fuck around and find out. I wanted to make this show, a Friday night show, fun as hell. So I tried my best, right? And he's like, you know, we'll see, you know, he's like, I don't know, like, you know, he didn't, I didn't feel like he said an outright, like, nah, bro, don't be doing that fucking Quinlan shit over here. Because, like, he already let me wild out as an opener, and I'm already wilding out as an opener, right? So I'm like, okay, like, I'm going to try what I need to try, right? Artistically. And at the end of the day, bro, I want to make the show fun for the audience. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. None of that is serious. None of us getting fucking paid, or at least I didn't. Listen, I'm not making no money from that. I'm just doing it for the pure art and passion I have for the art. I wish I would love to make big bucks from comedy, but listen, I would rather have who the fuck am I to ask for money when I have the privilege to be on stage and entertain a crowd? That's all I give a fuck about, and that's what I'm there for, right? So when he goes up, he's doing his set, whatever. I'm not saying nothing. Whenever, somebody's like, hey, give it up, whatever, I'm cheering. I'm like super hyped. I'm having a good time. I want to set the tone. There's a bad bitch I started talking. I was like, hey, come here. What's good? What's your name? You see what your boy did? That's just some light pack. So I'm trying to flirt with this baddie, right? So I'm not really, paying attention to a lot of things. And once in a while, bro, I hear somebody mention me. Like, obviously, some of y'all know. I'm not gonna name drop in this bitch, but some of y'all know. Some of y'all, I haven't been streaming for a while. So the ones that have come here, hit the fucking notifications. Because if you're a real one, hit the like button. But look, if y'all don't know, I've got beef with some motherfuckers. It's a one-way beef. I don't even have the beef. They have beef with me. It's a one-sided beef. I'm always nice. But this time, the person I was, quote-unquote, having beef with, I wasn't even beef. I just roasted him like a motherfucker because he fucking introduced me like I was a fucking chump. I'm like, bro, let's just, bro, I never did nothing to you. Why are you fucking introducing me like a dumbass? So I'm gonna act a fool. We're at a comedy show, sure. So I'm gonna go in at you. So after that, he calmed down. But he made a comment and used he's like, bro, oh, Mo's here, whatever. But he's like, he's a nice guy. So he was complimentary. So I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, at least I'll take a roast. It's okay. You can roast me. But if I'm fighting you back on stage while you're on stage, if I'm gonna heckle you, let me heckle you. We're fucking comedians. Let's have fun, bro. Let's make it a fucking show. Don't be a, bitch about it. I mean, he wasn't, but I'm just saying, like, in general, the reason I'm upset is because there's another comedian that fucking right after that, Shark goes up. He's, doing his set. Now he's in the middle. We're in the middle of the fucking show. He's doing his set, and I'm like, you know what? I'm chilling, talking to Shouty, but he says something, and I'm like, hell yeah, okay. And then he mentions my name, so I'm like, okay, I'm a fucking step in and like, hey, what's good? Bro, tell me why some motherfucker decides to walk from the back corner all the way to the front of this fucking club and come talk to me, and he's like, you gotta stop doing that. You can't be doing that. I'm like, bro, what? I'm having fun. Okay, listen. I'm trying to fucking get this crowd like hype. I'm trying to do something to have fun. I'm not fucking here to just be lame as hell with like 15 people in the crowd. What are we talking about? Motherfucker then goes, I know you're a clown, but this is his time. Don't make this about yourself. I'm like, I just started laughing. I was like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? If he mentions my name, I can't respond? If he mentions me, I can't respond? And before he even went up, I was like, let me just fuck. You could just call me an idiot and I'll shut up and I'll not talk to you. He knew exactly what to say to make me shut up. If he did not want me to heckle him, which I planned, right? The headliner, or so-called headliner, motherfucker, looks me dead in the eyes. He's like, I'm telling you to stop. I'm like, I talked to him though. Who the fuck are you? He's like, I'm the headliner. Headline these nuts. What the fuck is we talking about? If me and him already planned what we need to plan, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. And I didn't even know I was going to be fucking, I thought I was going to go at like midnight or something. I didn't even, he put me on first. So I'm just fucking making this as best of a show for other people as I can. And you come up to me and talk about, I'm telling you to stop. I'm the headliner. How about you headline this fucking dickhead? So it pissed me off. So I'm like, yo, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? Bro goes, I'm a headliner. I'm gonna get you banned. I'm like, get me banned from where? What do we? He's like, I be going to all the bigger clubs. I'm gonna get you banned from all. I'm like, an open micer is telling me that he's gonna get me banned. What are we talking? Why are you threatening me? We're not making any money from this. What the fuck is we talking about, brother? So I'm genuinely just like laughing because I'm like, bro, I just got thrown onto the show. I'm having fun. I literally talked to, so I was like, bro, you want to go outside and talk? Because at that point, I'm like, oh, he just wants to fight. I don't like to fight, bro. I really don't. But if you're gonna threaten me, I'm gonna feel threatened because he's in my face. And I'm like, I'm just laughing. I'm like, yo, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm like, you want to go talk outside? Because I'm confused what's going on right now. I'm like, bro, I talked to him. Chill out. Like, he's like, no, I'm telling you. I'm like, what the fuck is we doing? We're open fucking micers, bro. None of us are. Maybe you might be you a headliner. My bad, bro. You a headliner. I don't know that life. My fault, OG. Get me. Oh, you're gonna get me banned. Whoa. Bro then proceeds to go to the bartender and complain about me. He's like, he's heckling. Get him kicked out. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm like, this is not my first time here. This is not my first rodeo here. I know them. They're nice to me. I have my tab open here. I'm going to go ahead and make the business money by providing them finances while I'm getting services back. And my service is being a cold drink. Which, brother, you were drinking water and you're this angry. I bet you were coked the fuck up. Brother, those pupils were so dilated that coke rage kicked out. So I was like kind of trying to chill out. I'm like, bro, why are you complaining like a fucking Karen to the bar to get me kicked out? Like, because I planned a whole fucking like bit with the host and he was cool with it. Cause like, bro, at the end of it, I felt like a dickhead. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I went up to Shark and I was like, bro, listen, my bad if I fucking, your homie's trying to fight me. I'm just so confused. He's like, bro, don't even worry about it. Like, that was cool. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is your homie trying to fight me? So he's like, you know, like, he's like, bro, I know I was a little nervous about it. Like, he's just like, not really worried about it. So why is his homie trying to fight me? I don't know. I was just so baffled at a fact that an open mic headliner, open showcase headliner, my bad, because there was supposedly a showcase. My fault, OG. Let me put some respect on his name. My bad, bro. Bro must have gotten coked out of his brain to start that bullshit. So I was just so confused. You trying to big dog me right now? What are we gonna do? We're gonna fight it out. So I'm like, friend, like, let's go talk outside, bro. And he's like, that's beneath me. And just walks up. That's beneath you. Then what are you coming up to me for and barking shit? It's your hot ass coke breath. Dry ass coke breath. Dirty ass teeth. Then he goes and complains to Shark. The reason I know he complained to him, because I see all three of them. Him, Shark, and one of the other guys that was doing comedy. They all look at me. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I was just baffled how much of a Karen a headliner can be. A 40-year-old grown-ass man. Trying to get kicked, or trying to get somebody kicked out of the club. Because I'm trying to make a show fun. I'm trying to make sure the audience gets the best fucking reaction. The bad bitch I was talking to, she was having a good time. She was like, oh my God, he's so funny. Oh my God. But your 40-year-old grumpy ass, coked out of his brain cells ass. No chromosomes. Post Malone, dumbass. I don't know. I like Post Malone. I'm sorry. I'm just upset, bro. Cause like, don't come threaten me. And then when I offer to like take this outside and that's beneath you. The fucking ego on some people upsets me. And then bro goes, hey, I'm 230. You can't even, like, you can get your ass beat. I'm like, let's go find out. I don't give a fuck if you 230. Come throw these hands. I'm gonna get you 2, then I'm gonna get you 30. Fuck is you talking about? And it pissed me off because I'm like, bro, why am I getting upset at an open mic? We not going band for band here. What are we? I don't know. Bro tried to get me kicked out. And I made sure I fucking stayed at that comedy club till he went up, just so I could look him dead in the face when he gets off. Pussy boy, you couldn't do shit. Because why are you trying to ego somebody that's just having fun? Why are you trying to ego somebody and get them kicked out for having a good time just because I went up and murdered before you and you kind of got a little chuckle or two? I hate motherfuckers when they've been doing it for the fucking longest and they get somebody in the game that's new killing it. You don't motivate the new nigga. I want to say the N-word on the internet. Like, I just get so fucking riled up. I get so riled up when old motherfuckers, old heads, want to pretend like they hot shit. They run the block. Like, fuck is we talking about, bro? I'm chilling. You could have just came up and been like, hey, bro, like, I see what you're doing, but you got to Instead, you came up with the energy. You a clown. I know that. Like, you and my bro, I promise you, you didn't want these problems. Because I don't want these problems. I'm just trying to chill, bro. But listen, I will give you some problems. Pete and repeat. Oh. Bars. I don't know, bro. Like, I just want to make fun. Like, because I'm just, like, so baffled that on a Friday show, we're having a good time and you want to make this about what? That you got a sold out 10, 15 person show? How about you lick these nuts backwards? I'm pissed off just because of the fact that, bro really went up and complained. I need to get him out of here. He's interrupting the show. Get him out of here. What? You a grown-ass man. Acting like a fucking toddler, bro. But that was like the mic this past weekend. And I don't know, bro. I've been on like a spiritual journey. You know, I've been exploring the spiritual. Why are my hands looking so red? I've just noticed that. I have a purple screen up, so it could be possibly. I don't know. But I feel like I've been writing more and kind of trying to do more joke for joke rather than just straight act outs. I enjoy the act outs. I have a good time. I like the outlandish shit. I do like the fun mental illness shit. Like, you know, it's like acting crazy on stage is fun, but after a little while, like, you want to do actual stand-up, you want to do actual storytelling, and you want to do actual, like, something that is more than just yelling and screaming, right? But you have to begin somewhere. So that's where I'm, like, upset at certain older comedians that are like, bro, you see me trying. You see me trying to make sure that this crowd has the best fucking show of their fucking afternoon. But that's why I've been writing more. Less rage-based shit. That's the goal. Less rage-based shit and more fun, more artsy, like, I don't even know. Like, I want to have fun at the comedy shows, bro. Every comedy show you go to, like, same old, same old. Like, I'm not saying I'm fucking Dave Chappelle right now. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the open mics. I'm talking about the open mics. The open mic circuit, bro. Everybody's doing 40 comics per mic, bro. Nobody's gonna pay attention to who the fuck was 37th and what he said for his third joke. Nobody gives a fuck. So I want to do something different. If I'm going to do a showcase, I'm a show out. And this month, that's what I've been kind of writing about, bro. Because I feel like the whole month, I've been kind of like lacking the motivation. And that could be the seasonal fucking change. But like, in the artistic department of my mind, I've been running low on energy, and that energy can go towards stand-up or it could go towards streaming, and I've really been lacking on the streaming front just because, bro, like, life be lifing sometimes. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, fucking college and the damn fucking algebra class was raw dogging me. So I made sure I passed the class first. And, you know, now we're here, right? But it gave me time to just, like, regroup a little bit. What is my next year's goal? What is my goal to, like, move forward? Am I just doing this just to do this every fucking week, 3 times a week, not have a mission, not have a goal on what I'm talking about? So, obviously, I'm not streaming as much as I was, but at least I want to stream. Allergies, bro. I want to stream in more high energy chunks rather than, you know, doing it 3 times a week, but I'm like kind of monotone. Because towards the end of November, bro, I just kind of like started to get exhausted, bro. And I feel like that's what the problem with, you know, early life of comedy really is. Early life of stand-up is you do your 9 to 5 and then you do stand-up at night. There is barely any sleep or alone time or time to just lock in for yourself. And especially when you're doing school, you getting DP'd, bro. So I think at the end of the day, for me personally, I got overwhelmed with the amount of fucking shit I had to do. With the amount of shit I had to do, kind of fucking just stacked on top of each other. And then I was moving. Had to adjust to this. You know, obviously it's not, I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining why adjustment sometimes takes time. And I kind of sat back for like a couple of days and I was just like, yo, I need to get some sleep in, bro. I'm sleeping maybe 3 to 5 hours a night, maybe. Because, you know, work and then just thinking about work. Sometimes you're not even clocked out for real. You're clocked in up here. So it made me kind of want to do a little bit different next year. 2026 is about a week away, bro. Literally a week away. Chat, I was fucking talking about this last month. I said that shit's gonna fly by like a fucking potato. A potato flew around my room. So I knew this year was gonna fly by. So I wanted to kind of regroup a little bit before I got back on. And the holidays was the best time to get back on. It's made me kind of think about a lot of things recently. The fact that I did that for nearly a year, you know, like 3 streams on average a fucking week. For you, well, obviously, the boy was on vacation, he had to stop. But then I did IRL stream. So like, it's kind of crazy how, you know, whenever you reach a goal that you set and you reach it, brain's like, that wasn't enough. I need to do something more. Sometimes you just have to like slow down and just look back at, damn, I did what I wanted to do. I achieved more than I wanted to achieve, right? Like I achieved quite a bit. I was trying to see how, okay, it's visible up until here. I don't like the mic. Like I see all these, like, you know, podcasts and everybody has a mic, and I just don't want to have a mic in the fucking frame. I don't know. Maybe I'm being fucking ghetto about it. I don't know. December kind of gave me a time to, like, look back at what I've done this year, how well I've improved, and what things can be improved next year. So it gave me like a to-do list per se. You know, it gave me a to-do list in a sense of, like, what can I improve on next year? What can I focus on in the next couple of months that will improve my streaming game or comedy game, you know? And that's what I've been recently focusing on in the last couple of weeks. That's what my main thing is. Let's plan it out. Like, let's do something more than just the typical, right? 3 times a week, fun, sure. But I need to plan it out a little bit more. And I think everybody, especially during the holiday season, needs to do that. They need to kick back, just relax, and just figure out, like, what do you want to do for next year? What is the goal for next year? What is the aim? What is something that'll make you happy? What is something that you will be proud at the end of next year? This time, let's just say this time next year. For me, I'll be on stream, so, you know, we'll see. I'll look back at this, and I'll be like, that's what I thought. But, like, what is this something that you want to achieve in the next year? Like, how do we go about that? Let's plan it out. Let's fucking, that's what the last couple of weeks in my mind have been. Because, sure, the last 12 months have been great. They've been amazing. 2025 has been great. It's been a learning experience, brother. But you don't learn just sitting there. You learn by analyzing while you're sitting there. So I've kind of put that into a AI of my own. Alternative introspection. I don't know. AI of my own. And it gave me a few things. And those few things are, what do you value? I value health. I value wealth. Who doesn't, right? Everybody's trying to fall out of these hoes. And I value fulfillment, in a sense, right? And that means doing something that has no benefit per se, financially, whether it be career-wise. It just has a fulfillment element of it. For me, bowling. I love bowling. I like it. I cannot help it. It makes me feel fulfilled. And I'm not going to lie, camping is up there too. I just haven't done it. Because I've been making up excuses because we fucking forget. I'll just say, not even we, I fucking forget. That how much fucking time being on goddamn TikTok and Instagram Reels can really take away from you, bro. In the last couple of months, I've been fucking analyzing why I've been less productive. Because I stopped using my calendar as much as I did earlier in the year. In the first 6 months, you're fucking locked in and you're loaded. But towards the end, you're kind of just like, I'll get to it, you know? So, in the last couple of months, I've been kind of realizing I've been lacking motivation. I've been lacking discipline. I've been lacking most definitely the rigidity I had in the first 6 months. And that really comes down to, bro, if you don't have a schedule, it can really affect a lot of things. And I really, really thought about it while this December break happened. When I was taking a little break, I realized, bro, stand-up and streaming gave me a little bit of a structure. It gave me, I need to do this at this time, so I can't do this at this time. It gives you a rigid structure to follow if you really are about it. And that could be with anything, whether it be studying, because that, good God, I have a hard time with this fucking ADHD. Because I wish I fucking solemnly, like, want to lock down my discipline to the point where I can study somewhere in that schedule. And I'm sure I can. There's been times I have. But that's like 2 days before the final. Why couldn't I do it? Like, that's the problem. That comes with procrastination and a lack of discipline. And in the last couple of weeks, I've been kind of focusing on the pure aspect of going to the gym. Sometimes not even working out, just going there and just standing there. I might not have the motivation to work out. At least I'm adding that to this because I value that as part of health. And I think whenever you add something, obviously sauna and ice bath. Listen, bro, sauna and ice bath have been chef's kiss. It's like the cherry on top, but it will not help you lose weight. Realistically, you have to stop eating junk. And I know that personally. I've been fucking eating 2 ice creams a day, bro. It's bad. I have a terrible sugar tooth, bro. And that's the thing. Sometimes you have to kind of fuck up your schedule. You have to fuck up your day-to-day in order for you to like find out what is like what you value, right? And I value fun. I really do. Some people are like, bro, I need to go grind. I cannot. And fun not being just alone time. Fun not just being like, I have like this schedule. Like, bro, sometimes in your schedule, you need to have days just chilling by yourself. Whether it be fucking gaming, because I really want to get back into Counter-Strike, and I've been thinking about it a lot. But that's on stream. So that's technically part of, in a sense, falls under work. But Assassin's Creed, whenever I'm playing it on my Xbox, doesn't necessarily mean work. So I can just kind of fuck off and just have fun, right? So I feel like in your schedule, you need to just have like some alone time and then some fun time scheduled in. And I really want to get to that. In 2026, that's my goal, to really lock in on my schedule and lock in with what I want to do. Do I want to read a book next year? One book next year would be great. Just finishing one book. I've not read in so long, bro. I feel like a fucking dickhead. And that's the thing. My fucking allergies are, god damn it, bro. Anytime I'm lit like this, my allergies kick the fuck in. I feel like that's my biggest goal for next year. For 2026, is just stay organized, stay disciplined, and stay on schedule. Stay on track. Because I definitely feel like when you get a bad bitch in your life, when you get a shawty that you like, I'm trying to be in that. You change up a lot of things. I definitely do, at least, personally. I need 2 thick thoughts. What can I say? I need 2 thick thoughts to keep me occupied. That's my ADHD. I can multitask. But the thing is, at the end of the day, for me personally, it's hard to have that discipline when a bad bitch texts me and I'm like, I know I gotta go to the gym, but I need some plus. But see, when you have a schedule, when you have a disciplined life, you don't hold that to as much value. For me right now, that lack of discipline is getting in the way. And I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. And I've kind of studied that over the last couple of weeks because I fucked up my whole schedule to try something new for next year. Because technically, even though it wasn't calendar year December, it wasn't a calendar year, literally. I lived in my apartment for a year and I tried something completely different in my schedule. I was streaming 3 times a week and I was doing things in a scheduled manner. And I was able to achieve more. I was able to do more. And I liked it. Because I feel like when you section things out, then you don't have that time to just be like, damn, bro, what am I really doing with myself, bro? Am I like, you know, you get into this mindset of like, man, what am I really doing? Like, what? When you got go, like you already got plans. Or think about it like this. When you go to the gym, if you just go there like, I'm gonna hit some shoulders, I'm gonna hit some fucking back, maybe like get some biceps in. But you don't go with like, I'm gonna do bench, I'm gonna do pull-ups, I'm gonna do fucking dumbbell curls or hammer curls. You're just gonna go in and lollygag. Fo, like I've spent 2 hours here, I gotta go. Like I've done that. I've done that, bro. And that's what realistically I've looked at my life in the last like couple. Like, it's fun being spontaneous, but you have to sometimes just lock in. I'm low-key about to order a fucking planner just so write it down, because the Google Calendar shit doesn't really work for me, bro. Chat, if Google Calendar works for you, bro, let me know. Let me know. Because I feel like that shit I've tried so many times, it just doesn't. When I have it written down, I can check it off. I'm like, oh, I did that? Yes, I definitely do. And you can look back at it. And I don't know. I've kind of also kept it realistic. I can't hit the gym 7 days a week. I'm barely doing 3 times a week. But at least I'm making sure I arrive. I go there. I'll do some stretches. If I'm just making sure I'm doing it. I'm just making sure I walk the process. It's better than not doing it at all, or even just not even thinking about it. Walking through it and, you know, kind of getting in that rhythm of it is better than not doing it at all, right? Like, kind of like, you know, just make it another day. Make it another day. Just follow your discipline. I feel like that gets you so much further. And that's my goal with comedy, with working out, with streaming, with school, with work. Just make it another day. Let's go ahead and knock it out on the to-do list. And that's my goal for 2026, is be a little bit more productive, be a little bit more proactive. And the only way I can truly see myself doing that is getting disciplined and getting a fucking schedule going. And I don't know. Am I going to be successful? I don't know. We have to find out for the next couple of months. January, I do want to change up the fucking schedule, because I did do like a fucking Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday schedule. And I'm not going to lie, I think Wednesdays are hard to stream and then go to Quinlan's. I really want to prioritize Quinlan's on Wednesday nights. In 2026, I want to go to Quinlan's hopefully 52 times. 52 weeks. I want to make sure that I'm going there even through the holidays. At least 1 mic a week is my goal for next year. But if I could hit 3, oh, it's a good week. 3, I think the power of 3. 3 streams a week. 3 gym sessions a week. 3 mics a week. And I'm talking quality. I'm not talking like just, bro, or like, that would be very, very good. That's ideal. That's like peak. For a year, that's peak. I might even get a 6-pack. Like, yo. Like, real aura. But I feel like in 2026, I can do that. Because I see what I've done this past year, and I've really achieved a lot more than I expected. Because sometimes, bro, you have to believe in yourself and have that delusional belief of, I'm doing the best I can. Even though you know your best could be a little bit better. But I'm doing the best I fucking can. And that's okay. Let's make it through the day. Let's make it another day. And I feel like I'm not even trying to be too inspirational. I'm not trying to be fucking David Goggins right now. Chat, like I'm being so dead ass. I feel like sometimes you just have to just say, fuck it, we ball. Big 2026. 2025 was, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Big 2025. We gotta lock in. Cheers to that. 2025, we gotta lock in. But 2026, fuck it, we ball. No matter what happens, no matter how many fucking walls, how many fucking obstacles, fuck it, we ball. Because you gotta follow that discipline. You gotta follow that regimen that you set on January 1st. I know a lot of people get in that, hey, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna get, they do it the 30 days. Hey, some of y'all might make it the full 90 the first 3 months. But can you make it the first fucking 6 and then hit the 12? Rather than going fucking 7 days a week for 30 days, how about you hit 3 days a week for 6 months? I feel like you'll get better results that way. I don't know. I feel like that's what I want to do. I want to get into that long-term, like, mindset. Like, I feel like that growth mindset of it will come as long as I put in the time and effort, because that's what the universe does. It will reward you for your hard work. At least I feel that way. In the last couple of months, I've been kind of thinking about it a bit more. Obviously, this month I tested it. When you work harder, you feel better. And that's why I feel like I love the sauna so much, because you just go sit there and sweat. Like, you don't even got to do much. You just sit there and sweat. And it makes you feel like, holy shit, I did a lot. But it's really more mental than it is physical, right? Sweating is cool, but it's like, bro, it's 175 degrees. Let's go ahead and sit in here for 30 minutes. Can I do that? I'm passing out at fucking 27 minutes. Am I going to make another 3? Let's fuck around and find out. That's a mental game. And then I'm going to hit the fucking cold shower right after. And I feel like that's where champions are made. Real fucking winners are made when you're in that fucking sauna. You can't feel your left toe. Your pinky nail turning purple. Like, what are we doing? Are you going to get the fuck out, or are you going to say, fuck it, we ball? Fuck it, we ball. That shit gets my neck hair fucking poking hot. Because I'm like, yo, I feel like I need that motivation sometimes. It's hard. I don't always feel like this, but that discipline, that rigid fucking structure sometimes does come in handy, I will say. And I needed to fucking feel that for the last month. Because the last month I've not been streaming and I've not been doing as much comedy. At least one mic a week. Even though I wanted to skip some mics, my soul wouldn't let me. My soul was like, bro, you gotta get there, bro. Fuck it. Like, even on the nights that I was like low key, like not even trying to talk to nobody, I was in some demon time. That seasonal sadness. It's like, fuck it, let's get to Quinlan's, bro. Fuck it, let's get over here. I fucking did a mic with me and just bro. Me and the host, me and just Rudy, bro. I remember the good old days when I did that with Sean. It was just me and him. Some nights we were running 30 minutes. We might run 20 and then fucking switch off, do a fucking set at the end. Like, cause we fucking ballers. You don't end the show just because only one comedian showed up. No, we fucking keep going. If there's a crowd, there is a fucking show. If there's no crowd, there's still a fucking show, because we have to fucking keep the discipline moving forward. There is a show for the bartenders. Fuck it, this is for them. I don't know. I feel like that's the mindset I'm on 2026. Fuck it, we ball, bro. 2025, we locked in for real, but no more locking in 2026. It's straight, fuck it, we ball. You're locked in. If you get locked out, fuck it. Fuck it. If you get locked out, you forget the keys, you can't even get in the house. Yeah, shit. You didn't even bring the car keys because they locked in the house. Fuck it, you locked out. Fuck it, we ball. We break the fucking window and we get in that bitch. And that's how I'm feeling, bro. I feel like the Jake Paul fight was something that people really should look at very closely. And I'm gonna really end it on this. Let me just hit the fucking like button. Hit the notifications if you enjoyed. If you stayed this far, hit the fucking notifications. I need you to hit the fucking like button. I need you to hit the subscribe because it's free. The one thing I realized about seeing Jake Paul fight, I think is AJ. I don't even remember the fucking other guy. The boxer that is a 2-time world champion. An Olympian boxer. I barely know his name. But Jake Paul fucking said, fuck it. We ball. He was the definite. That's mad respect. He's my age, bro. That's mad respect. It's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Obviously, he got 100 mil for that fight. He broke his jaw in 2 places with a fucking 6'10" giant. Twice his size. The David and Goliath comparison is insane. Everybody wanted to see him lose, but he said, fuck it, we ball. And that's the mindset that we're lacking nowadays in men, bro. Not the Andrew Tate mindset, because he even lost that fight too. Because Andrew Tate had a point. He had a point of awakening. That was like the shock to the system. You need that sometimes. You need a little shock to the system and get you out of that. He does whatever he does. You know, he did his crazy shit, Andrew Tate, whatever, you know, all the tater tots, you know, whatever. The red pill manosphere is one thing. That's cool. With the Jake Paul fight, it's like no matter in the face of fucking death, you do nothing but smile and say, fuck it, we ball. That is an OG fucking thing to do, bro. Mad respect for Jake Paul for that, bro. No matter what the fuck. I think everybody can take something from that, and that is simply you never failed at anything. You just gave up. So until next time, make it another day. Cause fuck it. We ball!